All right, all right. Hey, y'all. Saturday to you. Hopefully your Saturday's gone okay. Today, taking a look at our storm system off to our west, making its way towards us here. We see some severe storm warnings already issued for Florence, Moulton, Haleyville, Jasper. And we do see some cells popping up down near Fayetteville as well. So the good news, we do have our Tullahoma camera back up and online. Of Wilson Avenue up and online. We have our camera on Pulaski, which the storms are about to roll into a moment. And then we have camera at Giles County, out in New Prospect, Tennessee. We do have an enhanced risk of severe weather with the storm system coming through. That's on a scale of 5, that's a 3. We are watching this system, y'all. Good news is, at least the first round will be brief, briefer than we thought. Maybe. Now that I'm looking at it, more of these storms, the cells are developing behind the system right back here. But we'll see how this transpires today. Our view at the moment, Lawrenceburg, seeing a pretty hefty storm at the moment. And that system's moving towards the Lewisburg area. Oh no, I got my drink all over me. Well, dang it. Try and hydrate myself with some electrolyte. And these things are full to the brim. As soon as you open them, they spill. Well, while I have a quick second, excuse me, all. I'm gonna go grab a towel real quick. The joy of streaming from home, right? Close to all napkins. Try it again. So I'm seeing little blips show up a little bit before this main storm line shows up. It could enhance in intensity as they come near. We'll watch this pretty closely. I'm not sure they have enough room actually to do much. Again, just to show you, we are working with, we're looking at this categorical outlook right here. We're in that area right there. We're in the enhanced area. So that is our prediction for today. We can actually go to SPC website and see exactly what the wording is on this. Convective outlooks. This afternoon, he has a mid-level shortwave trough progresses east-southeastward from northwest Missouri vicinity as of mid-morning. There will be a potential for a short arc of thunderstorms near and immediately southeast mid-level vorticities. Boundary layer dew points remain in the 60s ahead of this feature, which that's marginally high. Look at 70s as high. Let's set up a little bit larger. However, fairly widespread clouds, poor mid-level lapse rates, and the influence of the MCS farther south all suggest that the severe threat is best characterized as marginal. Of course, mid-south into southeast through tonight. Our ML Cape, our mid-level Cape, which is instability in our atmosphere, exceeds 2,000 joules per kilogram. An environment sufficient downdraft potential. That's what we're looking at here. Take a look at Giles County at the moment. Coming through there. And here's what's coming through Pulaski at the moment. You're starting to see the beginning of raindrops. We're watching everything about this storm, y'all. Elevated wind here. And this line coming towards Shelbyville. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for the Pulaski area, Lawrenceburg, Loretto. So we'll give it a severe thunder. Do you know anybody in the Pulaski area? Leoma, Spring Creek, Good Spring, Minor Hill area, heading into Beach Hill. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for them that lasts until 2:30 p.m. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. So we can take a look quick before these lines get here. Our reflectivity here. Here's 2 p.m. Three p.m. These storms till 4. Finally clearing out around the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock hour. Then we could see a possibility of a little bit of severe weather this evening in the overnight hours as these storms to our south start popping up again. Anytime around midnight, heading into 1 o'clock. And then we head into Sunday. We really don't see much as far as severe weather threat, but we do see a huge line coming in from our southwest on Monday morning. So that's kind of an outlook of where we're at through next couple of days. So again, this system's going to move in around that 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock hour here in about 20 to 40 minutes, anytime in between that. And we'll probably see some lingering showers through 6. You know, if we're lucky, this will die down a little bit quicker. Watching these storms approach. I'll take a look at new prospect out in Giles County. They experienced some hail in this storm. Stuff that's heading our way, y'all. Still watching the storm approach our area. That is some high wind, y'all. Coming into Lawrenceburg and Pulaski area. Up in the 50, 60 mile an hour range right there. If you know anybody in that area, please let them know. Got a storm coming, share the stream with them. Tell them to be on the lookout. All right, Lewisburg, you're about to see some strong storm. Been through Mount Pleasant. You have a view of Shelbyville now as these storms start to roll through there as well. Yeah, I probably could have started the stream just a little bit later, but we wanted to get out ahead of this thing and start the stream before the action actually started. You have a really good view of, excuse me, of Shelbyville. That LCLO. Hi, little bird. Our first live on stream pet. Yeah, we call him Jerry. Oh, there goes Jerry. Hi, Jerry. But you can see the LCLs, the cloud base, basically, of these storms, very low. Looks like most of the severity of the storms are out to our south here. You can see for as low as the clouds are, the tops of these clouds are reaching, almost 40,000 feet in the air. A lot of energy with these. Don't think they're gonna calm down anytime soon. We still have this ongoing severe thunderstorm warning. It remains until a 2:30. Man, good view of Pulaski as well. And that is Pulaski at the moment, as this severe storm is heading through there. We get lucky breaks all the time here in Tullahoma. Today is a little bit different. Our topography, the way our tributaries and our mountains and our water features are positioned, kind of suck some of the energy out of these storms as they roll through. There's just too much energy with these, y'all. Some highly elevated winds. This camera is pointed directly towards the west in Pulaski. Here's a view of Tullahoma at the moment. You also see a fairly low cloud base here. Our neck of the woods. Take a look at view from Wilson Avenue. Pointed towards the northeast. There's Shelbyville as the storm rolls in. And take a look at Pulaski at the moment. That storm is going to head in our direction, y'all. Say hi.
Hi.
This is Finley. That dude, tell you what. All right, y'all. See Pulaski here above my head. It's moving into the area. High winds. Excuse me. Man, Pulaski is getting ripped right now. Just be in the know that unless we see a decrease in stability, we're going to see that same storm come through our area. And we do have now a new severe thunderstorm warning for uh, Estill Springs, Winchester, Fayetteville, down this area. Once again, y'all, serious stuff. These are winds that, you know, that could do some damage as straight line winds. We knew wind was going to be a threat today. So we do have a warning until 3 p.m. You can actually see in Shelbyville off to my on the right hand side of the screen, you can actually see that cloud base moving in at the moment. We can look at that a little bit larger here. As the storm rolls into Shelbyville, currently getting ready to cross 65 into Cornersville, Lewisburg. Man, the main brunt of this is near Prospect, Tennessee at the moment. Holy moly. Those are winds in the 70s, y'all. Do a lot of damage. Again, this line of storms is kind of slow moving. Probably last an hour or two. We'll see some lingering rain behind it. And then there's a possibility of seeing some thunderstorms later tonight. Watch carefully. And this severe thunderstorm warning is still ongoing for that Pulaski area. Goodness gracious, y'all. Hopefully this thing weakens before it gets here. If it doesn't and we lose stream, we'll try and get back on mobily. There is a different setup that we can use. Definitely less aesthetically pleasing, but we can still keep you informed that way. Got Pulaski at the moment. And oh man. Now we see the rain starting in Shelbyville. Little drizzle here. Promise you, the drizzle will not last long. It's going to turn into full-blown storm here in just about 10 or 15 minutes. This is a look at Ardmore, Tennessee. This is the storm that is being severe warned for places like Park City and Fayetteville. I think we'll keep that camera right there. Actually, let's do this. So you'll see Ardmore right above me. Ardmore is right here. Ardmore is right here. And that's what we're watching on camera up above. In just 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. Man, Ardmore is getting ripped at the moment. We are seeing darkening skies here in Tullahoma. We don't see too many areas of rotation in these storms in our area. So now we have an upgraded. This is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning heading into Blanche, Coldwater, Margot, Molino, Park City, Elmwood Terrace area, Fayetteville. If you know anybody in Fayetteville, let them know that this storm is making its way towards them. We can actually look at expect considerable. Oh, that's easy for me to say. Expect considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Winchester, Deckard, Estill Springs, Ardmore, Timms Ford Lake area. And we do have considerable winds heading into our area as well. Nothing as heavy as 70 miles per hour. We're looking at about 45, 50 mile an hour winds though. You can see here, those trees in Ardmore really taking a beating there. All right, it's crunch time, y'all. If there's people that you'd like to invite to this stream, do it now. It is time. We're not going to doomsday you here, but you know, if there's things that you need to get from the outside and bring it in because you don't want it to be damaged, now is the time to do that. You have about 5 minutes till the rain starts, and then about another about 15 minutes until the storm starts. Look at our echo tops here. Ours aren't too severe at the moment. You have atmospheric conditions where they can actually pick up steam here as they approach us. That's pretty cool. You can actually see this area up here in Shelbyville. You can actually see on camera at the moment. Off in the distance, off in the upper, about this area. You can see my mouse. I think you can see it. If you can, you can. If you can't, sorry about that. Hear rumblings of thunder here. So currently, Lynchburg area, be prepared for the storm coming for you. Ardmore, actually, take a look at Ardmore real quick. Calm down quite substantially. Man, that was rough there. That dew, that fog coming off the ground where the trees are. Beautiful shot right there. You can see that upper, somebody's moving that camera in Shelbyville, but you can see the upper line of that storm. As it comes through. Actually, take a look at Tullahoma real quick. See, this camera's pointed more towards the south, the south east. More south, southwest. Give me. As storms roll in, take a look at Wilson Avenue. It actually wouldn't surprise me if they put a severe warning on the storm off to our east. Like winds are approaching 50-mile-an-hour range. So this line is going to move through, and we're going to see some pretty, from the looks of it, some pretty intense weather here. I said 15 minutes, so about 10 minutes ago. It's actually moving pretty slow. About 20 minutes or so. We'll start to see some precipitation here coming soon. All right, Shelbyville. About to get this storm that's rolling through. Line of storms rolling through, I should say. And there's a live look at Tullahoma. I mean, I'm trying to fix a little something here. Here we go. Better. That's a little better. We have a special weather statement from the National Weather Service. Strong thunderstorm will impact uh, eastern Marshall, southern Rutherford, western Coffee, and Bedford counties through 3:15. Gusts of up to 50 miles an hour and pea-sized hail. We do still have this severe threat for the next 28 minutes, 29 minutes, 3 p.m. Wilson Avenue, real quick. Shelbyville at the moment. Actually, looks like majority of the rainfall with this system move a little bit north of Fayetteville, Lynchburg. Go ahead into Tullahoma and Normandy area soon. And here's a live get Shelbyville above my head as their storm starts to kick off. And now we can see in Shelbyville, you can see in the lower right or left hand corner, pea size hail actually falling with this storm coming through. So there is hail with this system up in Shelbyville. We still do have this thunderstorm warning down here in Park City, heading towards Kelso, Smithland, Liberty Hill, about to cross Winchester Highway, heading into Shady Grove area, Beach Hill, Belvedere, Huntland area. That was a live look at Shelbyville. Down below you can see downtown Tullahoma, Wilson Avenue pointed northwest. And Bill. Yeah, Shelbyville, a little bit larger than pea-sized hail and a 50 mile an hour, 55 mile an hour winds just now. At Lynchburg moment. And about 50 mile an hour winds coming into your area. This storm in Flintville still pulling a lot of wind here. 60 mile an hour, 65 miles an hour. Yeah. There we go. Winds have really picked up in Shelbyville. That outflow boundary. Storm passes over. What did I do? Thanks for subscribing, Shane. That's what that sound was. Brother, thank you for tuning in. Always keep you safe. And the bad thing about where Tullahoma lies on the radar here, that our radar line kind of goes like that. So we see a change in the direction going away from radar on this line. Oops. And if we saw any kind of rotation happening near us, we'd have to switch over to a different radar just to confirm. My beautiful wife is going to make us chicken Caesar salad. The best wife money can buy. All right, heading into Shady Grove, Huntland, Round Mill area, Walnut Grove. Let's see about 70-mile-an-hour winds. All right. And actually, I see Shelbyville. See some leaf in that storm, although the hail is still coming down. Moved on near Wartrace. Normandy, you're going to see a little bit of that. I think you're going to see more of this storm down here near Lynchburg heading into Tullahoma. Estill Springs, you'll see this Beach Hill storm shortly. I think we're going to have some lingering lightning strikes and rain after this main event of the day. And then again, possibility that we could see storms in the late hours of the night into the very early morning. Just have to keep an eye on that. Have a severe storm here for Tullahoma. Fires at 3:45. And I love that this happens every time. They give a severe warning for our area. It's almost like I don't believe the city of Tullahoma is going to everywhere around it. You don't want to hear about the Air Force Base. I think we're going to espouse that on here. Nothing. It's nothing. All right, y'all. We're about in it. Give it about 5 minutes. You actually see brief area of rotation with this. We're here on Cobb Hollow Road. Just a slight area where the winds are going away from radar and then going toward, gives us that rotation. And it's still there on this pass as well. Actually, there's two little areas of rotation here. One that's heading near northern Center Grove, heading to south, like the Montana Drive-In area. Wow, wow. We have the new severe warning out here. South Pittsburgh, Jasper, Watchie, that area, Whitwell. All right. Really dark, really quick out here. All right, y'all, Normandy. Seeing this storm at the moment. Hey, all right. How was that? We have a severe thunderstorm warning for our area in Tullahoma. As the wind picks up, the rain picks up. There's actually some slight rotation off to our down near that Montana drive-in here. A slight. Wow. All right. So as this storm moved into the Tullahoma area, that echo top extended up into the 50,000, about 50,000. That's a pretty high echo top. This storm moving in means it's got a lot of energy out. There's a 60-mile-an-hour winds. Expires in an hour. I think that's a little generous. Let's say that's going to expire in about 45 minutes or so. The winds are picking up and the rains are picking up. Hopefully we don't lose internet here. You can listen closely. You'll probably hear thunder coming through the microphone. There it is. Underneath. Yeah. All right. So Tullahoma moving into the area. I see it. Um, Hillier Drive in Tullahoma. Hillier Drive in Tullahoma. Yeah, you're looking at pretty high winds at the moment, Shane. Getting into some lightning and thunder as well. Nothing's been rotating as far as any tornadic activity at the moment, but pretty severe storm here. 60-mile-an-hour winds. Hope you're staying safe, bud. It does look off further to our east, though. There's been a little bit of slight area of rotations moving past us. I have to see how that progresses as it heads into territories like Hillsboro, Stevenson. At the moment, we're just getting a rough storm. And honestly, that wind is going to last for another 15, 20-ish minutes. We're still going to see quite a bit of rain. We've still got about an hour or two of rain behind this. We actually see some lightning strikes back here south of Shelbyville with this. Oh, my bad, y'all. Take a look. Didn't even know I was on full screen telehomering. Estill Springs. Y'all just passed through that storm area. See if we can pull up that Estill. We do have still a little bit of lingering signatures. They're popping up through. Yeah, Shane, looks like most of what's severe warned that storm passed you. You'll probably see some lightning, hear the thunder. Definitely see rain for the next couple of hours. Okay. Winchester, that storm moved through your area. Estill Springs, man. Let's see. That's a view of Estill Springs above my head at the moment. Some really high winds there. See the trees? McMinnville. Storm's coming upon you now. So if we can all agree, after this line rolls through here in about 10 minutes, we'll call it for this stream. If we need to get back on later this evening, we will. Sorry, just trying to adjust here. Here, real quick. Take a look over the rest of the day here. Here's the 4 o'clock hour in our composite reflectivity for the SPC. We're looking at shows at about 5 o'clock. Storms start rolling out. There's still a chance of a lingering shower here and there on the 6 p.m. time frame. And then there's some storms that fire off down below us. Thanks, Shane. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, have a good night. If you're subscribed, I saw that. So if you hit that notification icon, it'll send you a notification. We only go live when there's severe weather and stuff. I do appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Probably hear that there. A little bit of thunder. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yes, sir. But you can see these little storms rolling through around the just south of us, and then those have a chance of entering our area later tonight, really around the midnight area to 1 o'clock. Let's see if there's an updated one of these I can show you before we leave. There it is. The 18Z is out. Oh, yeah. So we do see around the midnight hour, some storms start rolling through here. So there's a chance, again, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, even up to 3 o'clock in the morning. Chance of some severe weather in our area. Storms that are in Mississippi at the moment start breaking off and heading a little bit north and towards us. So looking at tomorrow once more, really looking at a pretty clear day as far as severe weather goes. Now we're going to have some cloud coverage. Into Monday, we see this line coming through Kansas and Arkansas, Mississippi, up through Alabama, heading our way. About 11 a.m. into noon, we could see another round of severe weather on Monday. So we'll take one more look before we head off here at our outlooks. This is the SPC, or Storm Prediction Center, categorical outlooks for our area. Of course, above my head was a little bit earlier today. They released these as needed. Tomorrow, we're just in a thunderstorm region. They don't even rate that on the scale of 1 to 5. Might see some showers tomorrow pop off. Really don't think there's any. Day 3 on Monday, we are in slight risk again. That's a 2 out of 5. And predictability is too low on 4 through 8. So Monday, we'll probably somewhere around midday go live again if we need to. So back in. So Tullahoma on the this remote. Tullahoma on the severe weather threat. Looks like you're clear for the time being. And we'll watch the storms coming through later tonight. Estill Springs, Winchester, you're all good. Definitely places like Lynchburg, Shelbyville, Normandy. We're all good. Manchester just got into the thick of this storm, but it didn't last too long here. So you got about 15 minutes worth of pretty rowdy storm. Sewanee, storm's coming up on you. Actually, you're looking at a pretty rowdy wind at the moment. Actually picked right back up. Take a look down here at our friend Sewanee. About a 40-mile-an-hour gust there, heading into Sewanee. Cliff tops, Monteagle. $40-mile-an-hour winds coming also into Glenn, Tennessee, Elkhead, Altamont area in just a little bit. And this previously 70-mile-an-hour warned storm down here has died down. That's still heading into the Crossroads, Franklin State Park. It was a pretty intense storm, all given. Something that we needed to take note of, and I'm glad that we were here for it to assuage any fears of what was happening in and around us. Be all safe. Again, we'll see the remnants of this line for about the next hour and a half or so. From the looks of it, see if we can get an exact measurement of the edge of this storm. Yeah, about another hour and 15 minutes or so. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, we'll watching the stream. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way, when we go live, you can be paired with us. We're only going to stream when there's severe weather in our area. And our area includes quite a few counties, covering about 5 or 6 counties. So pretty much envision it heading from western Pulaski all the way past Sewanee, and then from the Alabama border up to Fudge around Christiana area, where we're covering our little neck of the woods. So we've been going for almost 2 hours now. Do appreciate you. If we need to, we'll get back on. So y'all have a good rest of the evening. Let's keep Tullahoma safe.